Job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Them know we coming out think and dirty. 473 all the girl them love way. Can't forget the selfish, still black in the dread. Me name calling again. Might see the job with a coffin and no damn funeral. I told you put you in it, then run out with your girl. We black and dirty, that's how she love it. Plus we black and busy, make it easy for you. Job, oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. They say this here is a job celebration. The beats to the job when in fast we have no patience. Foreign job no come here, we say we on vacation. It's just mass, this year we say no discrimination. The job, them coming in from every nation. When a man to a gal and a gal to a gal. Yeah, this is carnival. Me say do what you want, everything unlimited is job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Hey, dirty them, pain, dirty them. Me say 473 when talking about job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Them know we coming out think and dirty. 473 all the girl them love way. Can't forget the selfish, still black in the dread. Me name calling again. Might see the job with a coffin and no damn funeral. I told you put you in it, then run out with your girl. Me black and dirty, that's how she love it. Plus we black and busy, make it easy for you. Job, oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. They say this here is a job celebration. The beats to the job when in fast we have no patience. Foreign job no come here, we say we on vacation. It's just mass, this year we say no discrimination. The job, them coming in from every nation. When a man to a gal and a gal to a gal. Yeah, this is carnival. Me say do what you want, everything unlimited is job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Dirty them, pain, dirty them, oil, dirty them, pain, dirty them. Hey, dirty them, pain, dirty them. Me say 473 when talking about job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, me dip on the ground, she on top. Oh, job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Them know we coming out think and dirty. 473 all the girl them love way. Can't forget the selfish, still black in the dread. Me name calling again. Might see the job with a coffin and no damn funeral. I told you put you in it, then run out with your girl. Me black and dirty, that's how she love it. Plus we black and busy, make it easy for you. Job, oh, job unlimited non-stop. Oh, on top. Whoa. Job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. Whoa. Job unlimited non-stop. Whoa. Me dip on the country on top. Whoa. Job in the country, job in the town, job all in foreign, job all around this job. They say this here is a job celebration.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Roundtable series. Tonight, we have another one of Brooklyn's finest artists in the building, Mr. DeMaya, as the girls like to say, DeMaya. So, welcome, artists. Thank you for being here, man.
Thank you for
we
having
appreciate
me,
you taking the time out to be here with us.
Thank you, man.
So usually before we start, we like to tell everybody, if this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe, to follow, to like the different pages. Right now we are live on YouTube, so that's YouTube. We are Good Music, Good Times on YouTube. You can hit the subscribe button. We have a listen link where if you're on the go and you don't have time to watch, you can also listen. That's goodmusicgoodtimes.com. On Instagram, we are GMGT.LIVE. You can check us out there, follow us. And on Facebook, it's Good Music, Good Times. Like the page, follow the page, do whatever you have to do, but stay in the know. DeMaya, do you have anything to let anybody know where they can reach you, if they have to hit you up, whether it's for music, performances, whatever it may be?
Everything is on Instagram right now, DMAYAH. You can find me on Instagram. Facebook, the same name, DMAYAH, DeMaya, you know. And I guess it again and say DeMaya. You know?
Right. So let's have a conversation. Usually when people come here, they feel a little nervous because they think it's gonna be like an interrogation, but it's neither interrogation or an interview. I like to think of it, two guys just having a conversation, and we're gonna speak about everything. So, firstly, talk to me about just the life of DeMaya.
The life of DeMaya?
Yeah, just tell me.
Alright, like basically it's not just music right now. It's like I have a regular life where I go to work because I'm a full-time plumber right now.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I have 2 kids right now. You know, and
2 boys?
2 boys.
Two
Yeah.
boys. Okay,
2
good.
boys right now. And you know, it's like I live on my own, so everything is on me. So me dealing with the music, dealing with that is like, you know.
Yeah.
So I still doing what I had to do anyway, you know.
So one question I usually ask all artists who's usually doing the music and they have like the other side of their life, which is what's supporting their music aspirations, is does one take away from the other?
Honestly, I think back then, like I used to feel like that in the beginning, but as I go in now, it's like I adjust into it. So it's like I know when to do this, I know when to do that. So it's a balance type of way. It's like I don't have the finance where I could say I could just focus on just the music.
Right.
So I have to go to work. Like over the summer, I've been promoting this thing. I leave PA and I come all the way in New York. I work for like 2 weeks in New York. I didn't work for like about a whole month. You know what I mean? And all the money I was doing putting in the music. And then I had to go back and try to catch up back on the thing, you know?
How
Like,
tough is that?
it's tough, man. Just
Yeah. But
but then if you want something, to me, that's how I believe. If I want something, I
you
will
have to
for
go after it,
Yeah.
right? So tell me, how long have you been going after this?
Over 10 years now.
10 years.
And it's like, it's getting better though.
Getting better. Yeah.
People think I don't have patience. The people who are like around me, like the way I do things, and I want things quick, you know. I want things to happen quick. So what happen now? Everybody think I have patience, but when I look back at how long I've been doing this thing and I never lose a faith, I was like, wow, I really have patience.
Yeah. So inside, like in the tunnel, when you're in the tunnel, people don't really see what's happening around. So tell me how difficult it is. Like everybody, maybe like your team around you might be saying, DeMaya, man, just patience, just work with it. And you like, man, what the hell? I've been grinding here for 10 years. How much more patient do you want me to be? How either discouraging or what is the way you get around those objections, like from people around you?
Like even the other day, one of my friends, he was like, because I have a little studio in a back room in the apartment, so it's like I don't record nothing professional there. I do like demos and whatever. I'm out like my boy called me. I was like, man, if I had what you have, and if I had a connection, I see I have the people you know. The monk that thing I would do. I said, but if you put yourself in my shoe, then you're going to understand what it is. I could just see you win the tunnel, then you see what going on around you. So it's like we just say the same thing. Nobody don't understand unless they're in your shoe.
Right. So for people who may not be in your shoe, give us a synopsis of what it takes to be you. What will it take? Just give me a day in the life of the Maya. What it takes to get you from waking up, doing your day job, and then maybe coming back to either recording at night, however that process goes.
It's like every day, like, like every minute, every second of music.
Yeah.
It's something impossible, like, that's me. Music is always. I bathe and I singing. Brushing my teeth, I singing. I working, I singing.
How does that work though? Brushing your teeth and sing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, all on the job, like I be, like, and the people on my job start to know I do music now, so it's like, the big and white boy, we cover like, yo, let's freestyle bad. This is that, so it's like, it's always a constant thing for me. I never like not doing it. Even when I wasn't putting out music, I was doing it the same way. So when I put out something on the head, it's like, hey, you've been practicing? No, I wasn't practicing. I was just constantly doing it. I never stopped.
So talk to me about what got you into music. Like, what was the spark that lit that fire in you to say, well, you know what, man, music is going to be the thing that I'm going to do. What opened that up in you?
When I come in America, you know?
Yeah? Yeah. So, at what age you came here?
Yeah. What age is like, normally it's like, back then it was like in school days, like on vacation. But when I stayed there, it was like in 2008.
2008, okay.
Yeah, I think I was 18 them time. And what happened is, when I was in Grenada doing it, and when you're home, people are going to be like, yo, why don't stop that? Sometimes they even mean nothing.
Yeah.
It's just they give you a talk, but in your head it's like the opportunity is not like how you're seeing it out here.
Yeah.
So when I come in and see, this is possible, because I then I'm seeing people around me actually making it. Not just in music, like actually making it. I was like, nah, it's possible.
You have to do something.
I have to do it.
So I'm gonna tell you my experience in something like this. When I used to be back in Grenada, I used to play like a lot of sports. And around the sports scene in Grenada, if you're not exceptional, everybody tells you can't make it.
Is it?
If you're not exceptional, everybody tells you, go find a work, go do something. Anything that's not within like a safe route. And I think that's a Caribbean kind of thing. It's like, don't pursue that. And I was surprised that when I came here and I went to the park, from the time these little kids is like 7, 8, once the neighborhood knows that kid is good at whether it's basketball.
They support him, right? They give him that
the whole
support.
block is behind. Yeah, when that kid is playing on the playground, you can't touch a hair or rough that kid up in any way. I mean, I went to the park sometimes and I'm playing basketball, and depends on who I'm playing. Sometimes I just got to back down because I know they got like 7 or 8.
But I used to think, I used to think it's a Grenadian thing, but it's like, it says like a Caribbean thing.
It is a Caribbean thing because
I have a lot of Caribbean friends, and we can relate to each other all the time. We like the same thing we going through all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes at the same time, sometimes right after each other. So it's like I see, you sit down and it's like, people don't even understand what you're going through sometimes. Like you're doing the music, right?
Right.
But not to cut that, I bring it back to the point where I say, when I come in New York the first time to promote the songs, I had no management, no friend, no family, nobody coming and say, you know what, let me do this, let me do that. It's people like, let me say, Richie, you know, like Magnum, Rockin' J. I could call a couple names, I don't want to call too much name because, you know, it's just people that just see the works and...
This forum, feel free. Yeah. Call as many names as you want, big up whoever you want. We don't stop you. This, like I said, this is not restricted to rules. This is you and I having a conversation. Anybody who's instrumental, you think in your success that you need to recognize.
You see, I'm trying to free up a little bit more because I know if I'm thinking too much because you know I don't really have filter and I know this thing.
It's fine. It's fine. Mistake free. We unedited. We uncut. Be yourself. If you had to stutter. When I first started doing this here, like some of the first artists we interviewed was Mandela and Boise. And yeah, I was nervous.
I was not nervous, and it's just that you probably are thinking too much because they want to say the wrong thing because they know how to have filter now. When I go on my life, I just say whatever I want to say.
Yeah.
You understand?
Bring it to us.
But when I done, most of the time I delete it, not even delete it, put it private, you know? Just in case if they say something, I don't remember, I go back and I say, did I say that? Yeah, I know. Because like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So bring that same energy to us. We want that energy tonight. We want the Maya unfiltered, uncut.
So we want everything unlimited.
Everything on EU.
Everything.
Yes,
everything.
EU. Everything unlimited. And I've seen a lot of your postings and stuff. So I've followed you on social media for a minute. So I'm aware of the EU brand. I've seen you do the t-shirts. I've seen you do a lot of different things. So bring everything unlimited to us. If we have to hit private after this conversation, then so be it. But live right now, let it rip.
And it's like I see me doing all that thing I did.
Yeah.
Like it's basically like me alone. Like the printing of the t-shirt, like I don't even go pay nobody to do it. I buy the machine and I start printing it myself. So every t-shirt I ever sell, I give out anybody get. I did it myself. Even this one, I did it myself with my hands. You feel me? So even like that, everything is myself. Me calling, like even how I get to come on the show. Off on Instagram too, where I contact one of your, you know?
Micah?
Yeah. And that's why I get in here, you know what I mean? So everything I just go out and do what I do for myself now, because it's been a while now I've been putting in music. No support from the people around me, the people who are, you know what I mean? No support at all. So I decide this wrong, I just do what I have to do. That's it, like, you know what I mean?
Do you think if you have a team around you, it would make a difference, or if you install people in place?
Yes. But you see what happened now. Trying to make a team with, I don't know if it's how the world run or probably me just choosing the wrong set of people. It's like everybody want to be the man. And it don't work like that.
It doesn't.
You know, where you think you have president, where you think you have a commissioner, like everybody have different position.
Everybody have their role.
You know what I mean? And everybody want to be the man. So when they come around and it's like, this is what you have to do. No, you don't want to do that. Me, you know, it's like everybody want to. I don't know.
So I think it's important for me. The work that I do professionally, I meet a lot of diverse people, right? And one of the things that, and I'm not going to go in depth, but one of the things that I have noticed is among that particular set of people, from this small, everybody is coming up knowing what their role is. They know what they're going to be 10, 15 years, even before they get there, because daddy or mommy or whoever is in charge is grooming them up. Everybody has a role, and everybody is satisfied to play their role. Somehow in our culture, it doesn't always work like that. Before somebody see you getting ahead, it's like
a fight.
Yeah. And why do you think that is?
But honestly speaking, I just feel like it's a lack of confidence. Like, you know, enough people, like, they don't believe in themselves. So me, when I'm talking to somebody, that's how I know. I don't judge them, but it's like the way the conversation we have, I could tell who he is, I could tell the energy, I could know whether to stay away from you, or whether to deal with you, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
But some people just, they just cannot understand simple things. Like,
so
you have people like that, so everybody has their place in life.
Even in that vein, before we restarted this project here, the Good Music, Good Times project, we used to do something a little bit different. And when we shut down a couple of times, you know, some people hit me up like, hey, how you used to do that? I remember you used to do this. And I told them, you know, this is what I used. These are the cameras we had. And I remember one day my little brother asked me, he's like, why are you telling people that? You know, you don't afraid they take your idea and, you know, make something of it? And I'm like, no, because I could tell somebody, you can, as a chef, you can give somebody the ingredients to your best recipe
And they say, can make it again.
And they still wouldn't make it the way it tastes. So I think in our culture, it's almost we are afraid to share knowledge and bring people in. Like, hey, Damaya, your music sounds good, but I think you're lacking in X, Y, Z. Let me teach you how to do that. Let me point you in the right direction to somebody who can help you. And that doesn't happen around us.
That's why I say it's lack of confidence, and they don't believe in themselves, because if you believe in yourself and you have so much confidence in yourself, nobody's a threat to you.
And
that's what I'm saying.
That's how I always feel. No matter what I do,
what is for you is for you.
It's for you.
But then you have to work for it. Some people say what is for you is for you, and they sit back and wait. You don't work like that.
Not in this jungle.
No, you don't work like that. What is for you is for you, but you have to go get it. You know what I mean?
So let's switch up gears a little bit. Let's talk about the music right now. So one of your biggest, most recent hits is the Jab Unlimited song, right? But let's go back a few years before that. What is the primary genre you were singing in?
Like dancehall.
Dancehall.
Yeah.
Why dancehall?
Dancehall music, cause like in the Caribbean, that's what we grew up with.
Dancehall, soca, yeah.
Dancehall and soca, but it's no soca getting a lot of play. Back then in Grenada, one soca done is dancehall we hear.
Yep, that's true.
Dancehall is
as soon as kind of Wednesday after that.
I ain't in Grenada no, so I don't really know where going. But as soon as Carnival done, the next day, straight dancehall. So that's how I grew up on. My cousin and them, big up Tony Tuff, all of them doing music, even Vibes International, all of them used to be in the same way. I used to be a little kid, sitting watching them doing their music. So on the computer and mic on top of the screen. And Tony Tuff out there.
Let me interrupt for a quick second. Where's Vibes? Because Vibes International was one of the biggest talent as an MC, as a hype man in Grenada. And for some reason, you just disappeared off the globe, man.
Honestly, how long did I talk to Vibes?
You didn't talk to Vibes in a while.
I talking about since young, like we talk, and like back then it's like here and there, because when you get old, like body about
everybody
about
their own business.
Vibes, whatever, But them time I was young, watching them doing their thing, you know what I mean? So all them time they didn't think.
Vibes, if you could hear us out there in internet land, hit us up, come talk to us. We definitely won't mind having you, because as you brought up that name, I haven't thought about Vibes in a minute, but Vibes was one of the premier MCs in Grenada.
And back then, they say, even big up Jason, Bob, all the tappers and them men from all in your side. When I was younger, I used to go by them men, right? They used to have DJ set. And them time they are wicked. Them time we had a two CD player.
Yeah.
One here, and a third there. And the bad on them thing, them time I used to go by them men, but they had the dreads. Them is Rasta.
Yeah.
I'm a grandmother, and she could not come down. I'll honestly speaking, I never ever had a smoke in them time. Never ever smoke. My grandmother, you see you? I heard you're smoking weed. You met them Rasta, you smoke weed. All I do is just music.
Yeah.
Music sometimes play Nintendo. What a Nintendo we had to blow the thing. I used to have a 007.
Which one?
64, Nintendo 64, yeah.
Right.
I see playing them thing up there, but they think I used to be smoking. I didn't smoke at all.
So
I hope you see that.
Would we see like a DJ Damaya in the future?
Yeah, man, I have a DJ set in the house.
You have a system?
Yeah, man, I can DJ in it.
Nice.
You ain't gonna believe it, yo.
I believe it. I believe it.
No,
So you're gonna give us like a 5-minute display here today?
Not today.
Yeah, we putting you on the spot?
I'll have to book me for that differently.
So yeah, all right, okay. So I have to send that up to the booking manager and we figure it out. Yeah. So you had dancehall. Anything else? Hip hop?
I used to, like we started off when we come here.
Yeah.
We started off rapping.
Right.
But then to me personally, the reason why I didn't really feeling it like that, because we had the accent, and the accent was really strong in it.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the rap, like the lyrics and everything, the way you putting it is like wow. But the accent, that's just me. I just feel like it wasn't me.
Okay.
Then I do the dancehall. I feel good with the dancehall because I start meeting dancehall artists, you know what I mean? And I just meeting them, building like personal relationship with them, where we can talk over the phone and all of that. And it's like, You know, I'm doing the soca. I can't even get in contact with a good soca artist.
So why do you
Everybody
think,
bougie, you know what I mean?
why do you think that is? What is the difference between, let's say, the dancehall fraternity versus the soca fraternity?
Well, honestly speaking, well, just my experience. I don't know for everybody. I know a couple of dancehall artists are actually out there right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we actually talk like sometimes it's nothing to do with music.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm trying to just get to like do even a song or business with one of them artists.
Yeah.
Soca artists. And I had to get with them as another Ghanaian artist, you know what I mean? I don't understand why. Everybody wanna, you know what I mean? In their own, I don't know what it is.
So I don't know what it is either. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So tell me, any dancehall artists that you've had a good relationship with that we'll probably see music with you, let's say Damaya and ex artists on a song anytime in the future?
Anytime. It could be any one of them.
Yeah.
But right now, honestly, I'm working on me.
Right.
And last year I was thinking in the beginning when they told me do the soca, try the soca again. I didn't really want to do it.
You said soca again. You had soca before?
Yeah, man, 2009.
Yeah?
10, yeah, that song, Dirty Them, and this song.
Yeah.
This is why in the and I'm glad to bring that up, right? In the intro of the song, the Jab Unlimited, they say, Dirty Them, Pain, Dirty Them, Dirty Them.
So that's,
that's
a reference to a older soca?
From since 2009.
Wow.
And that song gets so much play. You had one that song make me cry.
Talk to me about that.
That's something like I just feel bad talking about it, but I can't talk about it now though. It's like back in the days when the song was, right? I was going to work. When I go to work, them time I was doing like a demolition and then just coming to America. I would get like a job here and there. And we working, I drive my bicycle going, I fall down, bruise up my whole side. All my elbow bruise up. Come home, the boss said me, you know, you can't make it today, go home. Come home, take a shower, and I did my bathroom in the living room. Then time my mother cooking, I didn't know. Where am I making a nice day for? And they said, you know, getting them. So then I do it, and the thing is, dirty them. No underpants on, just my towel and me jumping up with the mic and with my computer. So they did. By the time I finish the song, my mother come in the living room and she watching and she did so. And then she said, "How nice you making this song?"
But now she feeling it.
Yeah, she did like this and she think. I was like, what? And I still didn't even feel because every day we doing music then. But then I thought we getting out like a vibe, but I didn't feel no way. When I put out the song on Facebook, it's like,
just went off.
Yeah. And then at the time, my thing didn't right in the place yet. Right. You know what I mean?
Understood.
And then, so it's like, you don't want to go on there and a certain question you're trying to avoid.
Right. You don't want to make it too
hot. And then
hot.
plus I was younger too, you know? And then people calling me like, oh, you could come and give me that for this. Go. And it's like, I don't want to tell them because, you know, sometimes back then it's like this thing is
it
like,
has
you have
stigma.
A stigma is like, it's not like, I don't want to call it a shame, but it's like a...
Yeah, there is a stigma to it, I know it.
So, you know what I mean? So that is the reason why, because one time I was on Fulton and I see this car, I don't know if it's a Canadian pass or whoever, but the car pass playing my song. And they don't know, look at me, I did my dirty work, close going home, they don't even know who I am. They had a night, Juve night. The song was playing, I really don't remember the radio station. That was in 2009. They're saying artist unknown. This girl called me and I had the phone by she radio, tell me listen to this and she excited about me here. Like my heart just going in and like, how they know me? They know the song playing on radio.
But they don't know who you are.
That's why I put Dirty Them in the intro. But every song I do, it's like a building a kind of, I know what I'm doing. When the thing reaches where it's supposed to go, when you watch from the beginning to the end,
it's going to be like a story. It's like chapters. It's not just jump and wave and wine and da-da-da. No. Just may never get that from me. So what niche you wanna fit into the soca? Because that release you had last year that was within, like, we would call it the power soca. Should we expect anything groovy, anything slower? What is the evolution of the Mayan soca music?
I would do everything. I would do groovy. I would do, because music, that just means music. If you put on a rap beat and I start rapping for you, go and they be like, what you don't do? Like, just music. Once it's music, that's me. I love music. Anything you put on, I could just go.
So we should expect more soca from you.
Yes, definitely. Every year from Job Unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah, my head Job Unlimited and no stopping.
So ain't no stopping going
Non-stop.
forward. Any aspirations to take part in competition?
Well, not right now. I don't even think about it like that right now.
Yeah.
But I just want to do something.
Don't you think from an exposure standpoint, you in front of a crowd, maybe singing, people might start putting the face to the name? Because that's face recognition is a big deal.
Definitely, yeah.
Especially in today's social media world where everybody want to see what their favorite artist is wearing, who's looking how, you know, the visual aspect of it is kind of very important. So in terms of like competition, how do you think that will affect your ability to maybe reach a bigger audience?
My whole thing with the competition, right? That's just my view on the whole competition thing. It's a good thing if you want the exposure, yeah, you will get it. But in how this competition operate, from my standpoint, how I watch it, that competition you're talking about, if you go, you come first, boom, you gotta look up like boom.
Right.
But what if your song hot? Your song could be the hottest song, and you come like somewhere fifth and up there.
Right.
You don't place in first.
In the top 3, let's say that.
It cannot. It do something to the. I don't know why, but it does something to the whole artist song or career, or the whole.
So to me, maybe that's probably from the artist psyche, because from observation, the artist who's been consistently in competition year after year seems to be the ones that are thriving now. I'll give you an example. Jab King and win anything significant in Grenada. But honestly, every year, Jab King was putting himself in competitions.
But honestly speaking, that's new to me.
Yeah? Look Jab King now. And Jab King don't even have to take part in competition anymore.
Because I wasn't in Grenada like that since I done school. I came, so it's not like I know everybody. But I know, right now I know Jab, I met him when he came over here.
Okay.
But I know him on the internet, like, you know, and he show love to the thing, and I respect him. He's one of the realest too, you know.
Jab King is one of the realest artists.
And you know who's one of the realest too? Ronnie J. Ronnie J is one of the realest.
Ronnie J is my boy, you know.
Yeah,
when I'm home in Grenada, I'm here, Ronnie J playing basketball all the time. Yeah, Ronnie J is my real
He's one of the realest, yeah.
Yeah, so now, any shows coming up where you're going to be performing that people would probably want to know about?
Shows right now, like, honestly speaking, like, I had this one show that I don't even want to know if they say if it cancel or if it do whatever, because you know how these promoters go. They tell me send pictures, send this, and that, and they keep bothering me all over and over, you know. And this show wasn't even a paid show. I was doing this because, you know, I still trying to get this thing out there, you know. So
the recognition.
And it was a big show. And then I didn't get back to it. It was November done already.
Right.
So that was that. So right now we're still working on. Tomorrow we're gonna be on Talking for Corey.
Right, that's in Brooklyn College.
That's in Brooklyn College.
I know those guys.
He's gonna be over there tomorrow. And, yeah, a couple other things, you know, like right now Richie and Con and all of them with me right now. So
so now you have a team in place.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Coming together.
Yeah.
And what was the driving force behind the build up for that team?
Well, I mean, like, honestly speaking, I just believe, like, you know, when people see and they believe in you.
Yeah.
And they see the work you're putting in, like, that's how I feel, because there are people around me I know. People I know that could actually, like, press a button and say, yo, boom.
Yeah.
And they're not doing it.
Right.
Now, these are people I talk to.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I know. I don't know what it is. So the people willing to work with me are willing to work with them. If you don't want to work with me, I'm not going to make it to work with me. Just like that.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I ain't kissing that.
I think in especially in this kind of environments, if you beg somebody to work with you, they'll only go as far as they want to go. But if somebody's willing to work with you, they'll go as far as you want to go.
I firmly believe, and I tested, like, not even tested unconsciously, I realize it when I think back now, because when I just lay back and nothing happening, nobody want to work. It's when I put in the work for myself, then when people want to work with me.
Yeah.
So you have to put in the work for self, you know what I mean? Then people, you can't just sit down and wait for people. When they see it really serious, they're going to be serious.
So from what you're saying, it seems like you are the kind of person that takes the reins for yourself when nothing is happening. So what advice would you give to, like, somebody who's out there right now thinking, man, there's so many people singing, how do I how do I get through the noise? What do I do to make a difference? What advice would you give to them?
Make a lot of noise.
Make a lot of noise. Yeah.
Yeah, make they tired of you.
Yeah.
They sick of you. You know what I mean? Look, I've been promoting this song, right? And a lot of people notice it because people been telling me about it.
Yeah.
Since the song, before the song dropped, I've been promoting that song each and every single day. And I've been promoting it like probably something like every hour, every 2 hours, every 3 hours. And I know, and I ain't tagging nobody.
Yeah.
So if they want to say one, knowing on my page,
Right.
you know, you want to delete me.
If you don't want to see it, block it.
Block it. And look, even if they're watching it all month talking about,
Yeah.
you keep posting that. I bet you one day they're going to click on it.
Yeah.
You know, click on it. And you know what happened? Enough people, and that advice, like I said, I give people advice, but enough people, you know, afraid. But people on your timeline, like say you post something 7 o'clock. I'm on my phone 7 o'clock. I'm probably going to see it. But if I'm not on my phone 7 o'clock, I come 8 o'clock.
You probably miss that.
I probably miss that a down day. So that's why I say I post it probably every 2 hours. Yeah. But then you see, you cannot post something that have no substance. You have to post something that's good. Because if you keep posting something every hour and it ain't make no sense, you're really going to annoy people. You know?
I get it. We used to, like I said, we had some iteration of this whole setup here a few years ago, and we were annoying. We would tag the hell out of we were the people that would tag you. Jump in your inbox. Hey, we are doing this right now. Come look at it.
But you know what I think? I think that is good because that kind of help you to balance who is the real fans from not. So if I doing this my real fans they wouldn't mind.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you don't like it, which means you ain't have no business doing on this page. You understand? So you could go on your way.
And surprisingly, Damaya, when we think we weren't getting through to anybody, the minute time we stopped was when we realized how big the reach was, because now we started getting the messages. What happened to you guys? I ain't seen you guys again. I so used to like what you guys are doing, but you weren't saying anything. You weren't giving us any of the feedback. So people only tend to miss you when you're gone.
When you're gone.
But when you're around, they never really want to give you the love. And for the life of me, I can't understand that nobody tries to uplift you when you're here. Like, hey, Damaya, good job, man. I see the new song, sounding good. But as soon as your boss, yeah, man, I always know that man had it in him.
Yeah. But some of them know, you see, the one who act like they love you now. Yeah. When your boss is the one that start hating you. And the one who act like they hate you is the one who start loving you.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So in terms of career trajectory, what's your 5-year outlook like? What you think you'll be doing in 5 years? Where will your career be? What is the dream looking like?
The dream, right? Honestly speaking, like you remember I just come and say like, but I came here for music, so I understand music. But honestly, like I feel when I look at it, you know, most musicians when they go in, like they get a break.
Yeah.
The smart one probably start a business or invest, and that will keep them going.
Yeah. Look at Killer. Killer have a whole radio station in Grenada now.
You see that? So no, there is a plan. The plan is not just the music. The plan is to like, because I have other things that I plan aiming at right now, apart from the music. So I feel this could help this. And
you want to talk about it?
Not really. Though.
Not really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hint?
Really go back. Hint? The business, you know, something apart from that is something legal though. Like,
yeah. We don't want to promote any. we hope it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal.
Yeah, because definitely Facebook is not the place for us to be discussing, making those discussions.
Yeah, but 5 years from now, honestly, like I see greatness. Like I see myself doing what I want to do.
So there's a question I always ask everybody who comes here. What's peak Damaya? What's Damaya functioning at 100%? What does that look like?
Me functioning at 100%?
Yeah, you like, man, in my wildest dreams, this is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be the greatest artist in the world. I'm going to have 2 businesses. I'm going to have $2 million cars. I want to know what peak Damaya looks like.
Honestly, like me personally, I like nice things.
Yeah.
So
me too.
So I will go hard.
Yeah.
they get everything I want. And I say everything unlimited.
Yeah.
I mean everything. I don't just want to put.
You.
If I say rich, I put
Yeah.
a limit.
Yeah.
If I say I want to make $1 million, I put a limit. If I say you know,
Yeah.
everything unlimited, like everything. Like when I tell you everything, I want everything. Yeah, because if I come and I say, you know what, I want to be the best soca artist, I might offend another soca artist.
Yeah.
And I sound just like I come and say, you know, as a king of soca, they're gonna be like, you know,
Yeah.
everything unlimited. I'm coming for everything unlimited. Yeah.
So, in soca music, right? What's the difference between singing like making a soca song and making like a dancehall song, making a hip hop song? What's the difference? What was the process like for you?
Honestly, like the soca was the easiest.
The easiest.
The soca was the easiest because you know I'm Grenadian.
Yeah.
And I grew up in soca. I go to Jamaica
So-
since soca boy, you know.
So it came naturally.
It's natural.
Yeah.
So it's like you just play a beat for me, and I make a soca for you one time. And I had like 5 soca that I released last year, and all of them is crazy. All of them is crazy. And I tell you, this year, not this year, next year, I feel like 2020, like 2020 already.
Yeah, you're ready.
So I can't wait. But 2020, when you hear you will see what I talk about.
Right.
But I only release one and focus on that one because I feel like nobody know me as a soca artist. So then I need to like make
Focus
them know,
everybody
yeah,
in.
Focus on this, so I ain't all over the place. So I say Job Unlimited, that's the best one outside right now. So let me do this, and that will catch. I put it in and put it and put it in.
So so let me tell you something. We are the destination to release new music. So if we see you releasing your music somewhere outside before you come here and release it, that's gonna be a problem. I'm just telling you.
No, man.
That's not a
You
threat.
tell me that.
That's just a promise. It's gonna be a problem if any new music you release, you decide to put it out there before you come to us. All right?
Right.
That's the
But-
only thing we ask.
but
New
it-
music drops here first.
But that's what I was saying with the back with the first song when nobody know who it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dirty Them.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I'll get that one. And even if this year you don't work out that way, the bookings come to where I feel like, because I already know what I want to do. So it's like the patience already there. I know exactly what I want to do. So I say, okay, this is what I'm doing this year. Next year, this is what's going to happen. And everything I say has happened. I don't know for some reason. I always like.
Speak it into
always
existence,
happen.
brother.
That's why people think like they say I feel like a cocky or no, I think it's confident and it's always worked for me when I say this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to do, it's going to happen.
And again, I think it's a cultural thing. We West Indians will cut you down to size the minute time we think you have outgrown us.
I tell you, yeah.
And sometimes it's even amongst your friends. Yeah, they'll be like, whoa. And sometimes they don't mean anything by it, but sometimes
But that's how they program though.
Exactly.
We grew up here in them thing, you know, like one thing, you better stop that.
Yeah,
You know,
You
like,
feel like you're a big shot now, you can't hang out with your friends no more. But
I cut
sometimes
people off of that though, like
Yeah.
things like that I stay away from.
Yeah.
I really don't be around nobody. Like when I come from work,
Yeah.
I stay home. Like I don't get away.
So
I
what's
just stay home.
what's
When I go to
what's the
studio-
social life like outside of the music and working? What do you do for fun?
For fun, like recently, like I start feeling like just to like focus on, because I'm almost 30, you know, and I need some stability in my life. I have things coming up, you know, things I really want to talk about, you know. That I need to be stable. The music, you're working, you know, but it ain't doing what it's supposed to do right now. So
Right.
I need to do something, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at right now. So I don't really go out, I don't go in the club. I don't do none of that. I just stay home. I just go to work, and then I come check on my kids in New York, you know what I mean?
So you're not based in New York?
No.
Okay.
I'm in PA right now.
PA. And now, what's life like in PA?
Nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet. big yard.
Nice, yeah, big yard. I don't even go outside. So.
Yeah. what you sipping in your cup right now?
That's how I can say it.
Yeah.
But then they say they gotta cut the check because we coming up.
Yeah. Eventually, some checks gonna have to start getting cut.
Check,
Yeah.
we coming up, yeah.
Yeah.
So that Guinness though.
Guinness. Okay.
Guinness all here,
So that's your drink of choice.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
If I go and drink Henny now,
Yeah. That's when the
Yeah,
set,
yeah,
that's when we
yeah.
gonna have to hit that private on the
I should
on,
really get the Henny. This thing will be the most viewed. I'm telling you.
Say less.
And yeah, Henny I Red Bull. So
Yeah.
pass it, man.
All right, so
Henny, hey,
how,
yo,
how
listen
much
to me.
longer we have? We have a
This
few
is
more minutes.
We got about 15.
Okay.
This ain't just good music. I tell you, it's a really good time.
Yeah, so that's the
Yeah,
motto
yeah.
here. So we have everything here under the sun that you can possibly think about. We have Baba Share too. Yeah, under the
Baba Share and
counter.
everything?
Yeah, man.
You want some reverse?
Some Rivers? Nah, give me the Henny and the Red Bull. Yeah, Red Bull?
Nah.
Or just take the Henny.
Yeah.
Or take the Henny.
All right.
And what?
Red Bull, yeah, Red Bull?
No Red Bull.
Oh.
Red Bull. We need a check too for that.
Facts.
Yeah, you see? I tell all you need that check. And plus, you see, all the logo there behind us. Contact.
So what took you so long to switch back to soca? What caused that gap from 2009? That's almost 10 years.
Yeah. You see, I gonna always keep it real because I don't want to say one thing here
Yeah.
and one thing somewhere else.
Yeah.
The reason why I didn't do in soca, because when I was trying to do soca, it was a big fight.
Yeah.
And I personally look at it like, bro, like soca ain't really, at the time, 10 years from now, soca wasn't what it is right now.
Correct.
I say, we fighting each other and we ain't reaching no way. You understand? Like, that's what holding us back.
Right.
And I feel like when I want to beat, I can't get a beat. Like, even if I try to spend money, you
Yeah.
know. So I don't know what it was. Even if I wasn't too good enough, I still don't judge him for that.
Right.
I think I get better over the years, you know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like, I feel like it wasn't, I didn't want it to bust as a soca artist because I feel like the fight I was getting.
Yeah.
And they didn't really like, you know, they didn't look in it in a way then.
Right.
As me as a Guinean artist, and while I was doing the dancehall artist, I mean the dancehall music, I was getting more support from the dancehall people. Like the Jamaican over here,
Yeah.
the producers, everybody like, that way I was getting the love, you know?
So do you have a lot of Jamaican friends?
A lot, like most
Yeah.
of my friends Jamaican, a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm a like not I'm a producer, but the main producer I work with is Jamaican.
Why you think that you connected better with like a Jamaican crowd than the Grenadian crowd? Or even the
I ain't say I connect with them better than that. I just feel like, you see me, what I want, I know what I want, so I'm gonna get what I want. So at the time I was doing dancehall music, so I needed the dancehall sense to the things, so I say, you know
Yeah.
what, let me get a dancehall producer. And it took me a while and I get a really good one, that's Jerry.
Yeah.
And he recorded me with Jab Unlimited, but he didn't mix it on my side, he just recorded it. But when I go in the studio with him, he different, like he not just like a producer where you go and all you have to do is press record and he just record. Thank you, man. When you go by Jerry, and Jerry's a man, he don't care, I don't think he just care about your money.
Yeah.
He wanted to do a good job. The first time I worked with Jerry, right? And Jerry could testify, you'll see that. Jerry told me I was doing a soca and there's a dancer artist and I did. Jerry said, Mayor, I dare say you figure with it. I trying and I trying. He just take a date for it. Say, Mayor, go ahead and come back when you're ready for this. And he just get up and walk out.
Yeah.
And he don't even take no money. I was paying him because I just let me do a bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like them and they wanted to do some good.
They want you to be successful. They're not just taking the money for taking the money.
And
say.
they ain't just no part-time producer.
Yeah,
That's what they do for a living.
Right.
They ain't never like do work no 9 to 5 for nobody. That's what they do for a living.
And you said you did do a little producing too, right? You have your own stuff. Any productions that you have done that you've released?
I never mix and master, like I record my own thing, cause like even through Jerry I get to learn how to like maintain my vocal and get certain pitch. Like Jerry teach me a lot, like he teach me a lot, cause basically I used to go in the studio and just sing, and to me it sound good in it.
Yeah.
And when I go by Jerry, sometimes Jerry say, oh Mayor, they say if you go with this and this and that, and when I listen I was like, wow. Before I used to argue with him, I was like, nah, that's not my song. When you say this to the producer, when you get a good producer, you don't have to worry about much. Just come up with the lyrics. Sometimes you see they say in the business, talent is 5%, right?
Yeah.
So think about that.
Yeah.
You understand?
95% is grit and grind.
And tell you, and business part of it too.
Yeah.
And most of them artists, they don't want money, you know, they want fame, they want to be famous, everybody be like, yo, this is. man, this is this, you know, alright. Then girls like, man, that's what they want. They want some, you know.
Yeah, they want recognition.
They don't want money.
Clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you decide you grind hard and you decide, oh, I want a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I want a Range, and you buy that and you pull out the hating you, and the same set of them that have the opportunity to do it, they hate you for it, and that's crazy. That's, you know.
And why is the industry like that? Because I've heard that across every genre, not just soca, like reggae, hip hop. It just seems like, to me, there's enough for everybody to get some, but nobody is comfortable when they see somebody else coming up.
Because they're lazy. That's a lazy mind.
That's a lazy mindset.
Okay. Only lazy people that hate on people. Like, if you ever hating on somebody, check yourself.
Yeah.
I don't have nobody I hating on. Yeah, people are just. I don't. I mean, I was talking there. I can't. Yeah,
see what you gotta say, bro. We're good.
Yeah, some people I just don't fuck with.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's it. Like, and it's because of a certain reason. Like, yeah, certain thing you stand for, I don't stand for, and I just decide to take my way. I don't hate you. If I see you still say me, yo, what go on, but I just don't fuck with you. That's it.
And that's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think I saw somebody made a statement. I saw somebody made a statement on Facebook today. I think it might have been Pepsi. If too many times we think because somebody disagree with us or they have a different opinion from us, they're a hater.
I saw that post too, and when I saw the post, I was like, that's very big. That's why I don't have much friends, because I had friends who I would talk to them.
Yeah.
I ain't just talking about one is like from way back, come all the way up, like, and there are people you're trying to talk to, and you're telling them something and they feel like you're hating, and you're really trying to help them.
Yeah.
You're really trying to help them, but they feel like you're trying to tell them something wrong, and it's, you know what I mean?
So I'll give you a little story. In the team that we have here, everybody has like a specific role, right? And we have a team that handles social media and so forth. So usually one of the team members usually shoot everything across, like, hey Kareem, you like this? Should we post this? And she would ask if I like it, and the minute time I say no, it's like, that's the end of the world. I'm like, but you asked me my opinion, you know?
But you know, hey, speaking of that, when I look on the internet, right?
Yeah.
And I see everybody like with the thing, I'm like, yo, this thing looks really nice and professional. You know what I mean? And I sit down and I watch it, I was like, yo, like, and I know this thing is not too long.
Yeah.
But the way this thing looking right now, this thing can be really huge. Like, I ain't even say big, like, you know what I mean?
And let me tell you the truth.
Not only that, I want to do nothing with. And I think you see people wearing some t-shirt, because I get some guys are ready to wear my brand. Me and them is not no friend, you know what I'm saying? But it look like us a team, you know what I mean? But no, I come in and I see the same people here, you know what I mean? And everybody, I can say whatever that stuff. My man here, this one here doing something, he's doing something.
Everybody has their role.
I like that, yeah, I love it.
Everybody knows that once one person is in here to make the wheel work, everything breaks down. So this is not one person here making this happen, and people sometimes don't even get enough credit for what they're doing in the background. So for me, team is the most important thing happening to make something crank, especially for artists. Some of the artists that have come through here that are the most successful for example, Boise. Boise has a team of guys behind him. They're the ones that conceptualize his performances. Everybody sit down, and what he said is that, listen, I've came up with ideas and members of my team told me, yo, that's crap. Don't do that.
But that's what you need a team for.
Exactly.
I don't need a team, a yes man, you know?
That's the worst possible thing you could have. The minute time, and that's the problem that I was having with the individual. She kept sending off the stuff to me, knowing that she liked it that way, but was asking my opinion. And when I gave my opinion, it became, it's like, yeah, man, I worked so hard on this, you know, and you don't like it. But I'm like, you know, if you don't want the feedback, don't send it. Post it, and then when you get the response, then we figure out where we go from there. So, you know, I think the ability, like from most of what I've heard you said tonight, is one of the things I've gathered here is humility. You have been able to take criticism, take correction,
Definitely.
and the growth from. I think we've been friends on Facebook. I don't want to lie, a couple of years, and know EU by like the back of my hand. Everything unlimited. I've seen
That's
you
crazy.
did the EU. You changed it. I've seen the different reiterations of your logo. So I've known you and I've seen your presence for a while.
Funny as it is, right?
Yeah.
Funny as it is, you know when I was doing the music, you know the little clothing line
Yeah,
vibe I was
yeah,
doing, that
yeah.
kind of give me a bigger, you know?
Yeah.
That it's like the way I was doing it too, cause I was doing it in a sense, and you see, I did it wrong this year, because I allow people to come and ask me like, oh, give me this color with that color, you know.
Yeah.
Back then when I was doing it and it was running good, I was just saying, you know what, like, you know, Jordan come up with a red and yellow.
Yeah.
Boom, this is what we come up with now.
Yeah.
Boom, I'll get it before you're done.
Yeah.
Next month I come up with our next thing.
Right.
If I was doing it like that, I think I'd do it better now. No, I have people that have me all over the place when I had to do what I had to do. I still do my case and my job and come back with the music, you know what I mean? It was like a lot for me.
Let me, nobody knows you like you know you. And one of the things that I read a lot about successful people, Steve Jobs. When Steve Jobs has an idea, he's like, I know what people want, and I'm going to give them what they want. Even with the iPhone, when the iPhone was coming out, people said, that's not going to survive. That ain't got a keyboard. BlackBerry's going to eat that for lunch. The people at BlackBerry laughed at Steve Jobs. They're like, we don't have to worry about that phone. That phone is not going to do anything to us. 10 years later now.
iPhone, right?
Yeah, 10 years later, look at it.
Since iPhone 4, I've been had iPhone.
Yeah.
I honestly, like, if I put on the phone and I'm my Android now, I have to figure out how to use it now. I never used Android since I had iPhone. Never. I never used somebody else's phone.
I made a mistake one time. And
I can't go with somebody's phone.
I went and got a Samsung phone. I think when I was upgrading from the iPhone 4. And they had, you can try it for 2 weeks. And, you know, if you have any problems, bring it back. I don't even think I made 2 days.
Is it back?
I brought it back.
The other one time I switched from somebody told me this company, I could say, AT&T, they say it's a better deal, right?
Yeah.
So then I rush now, I say, again, a new iPhone now. Again, I upgrade and a better deal. When I go, they give me, how much gig? They give me a certain amount of gigabyte data.
Yeah.
In 2 days, the thing done. In 2 days, because the way I just use my phone, I always have my phone in my hand, always doing my thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, in 2 days. And then I go on and switch back, and then they send me a big bill, all kind of thing to pay out, but it was whatever, you know?
So, and let me give you a little secret. Before I knew you was an artist, I thought your main hustle was the clothing.
You see? Is what I was talking about?
I thought the main hustle was the clothing.
When I go there, everybody like EU. They even say Mayor EU. Most people know me about Mayor. A lot of people know by the EU.
Yeah, because what I liked about your designs and the stuff that you put out, it was minimalist. Your stuff wasn't loud and
I don't do that. I would never do that.
It was nice, simple, and you know.
Basically, I did this one. That was just to promote the song, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the EU, I want to keep that thing because I never see Nike switch that.
Yeah.
They see all the, and I ain't saying what they're doing is wrong, eh? But I feel anytime you add something to something is like make it inferior in a sense, like. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like I never see Nike change a thing. I never see Adidas change a thing. Yeah, just take, if that's your logo, that's your logo, like, you know what I mean? So that's how I will keep it. And I tried to change it before. And I know Palm Pute, the artist, and I say, you know, she, me and she was talking about it, and she's like, yo, man, you not have to change it. No, leave it, just so. No, change it. Put it on anything, but not change it.
So do you think you'll get one of your, like, Jamaican connects to do a soca?
Yes, Palm Pute to me, they do and do it. The same thing I just got. I love that.
Yeah.
That kind of thing you should do.
Yeah. So what can we expect in the near future besides more soca music? What else should we look out for in the near future from the Maya?
In the near future, I wanna start back the EU thing, but this time I wanna do it more serious.
Okay.
Because I was just doing it all over the place, and I wanna do it like when I say like business, like serious, everything right, the right way.
So
what I mean?
here is a concept that we're working on here.
Because the EU entertainment is a legal business. I registered it.
Right.
You know, in King's County here.
GMGT.LIVE is legally registered here.
Yeah, I realized that I see,
Yeah. So a concept that we're working on here is to do a storefront, but it wouldn't be only GMGT gear.
Right.
It would be all local designers who's all island brands within the islands. Like there is a, and I'm gonna give that guy a shout out. Oh my gosh, Black Creations. That's a brand in Grenada. That's one of the best local brands I have ever
Black
seen.
Creation.
And if anybody's
Is
listening,
it the same brand I see? I was Brother B. I see Brother B. Was like, yeah, some picture in it. That one bad though. If that's not
what are you
it,
talking about? You may be talking about okay.
No.
So then yes, because with a C.
No, you have like the patch right here. This thing, I would rock that.
Yeah.
They should, if they're listening to me, they should send me some. Yeah, for you, the one that Brother B have on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With the red camera there.
Yeah.
The one Brother B have on with the I think we're taking a picture lately.
Yeah.
I'll be watching it. Send me some of that. I'll take a nice picture.
Yeah.
A good camera too. A good photographer. Send me the code. You know?
EU, everything
Yeah.
unlimited.
And then we could even collaborate, you know, whatever. I can't, I don't want to disrespect, I don't really know the name, but the name of the EU, we could do our thing.
Yeah, definitely. But we're working on a storefront where we're gonna have people, because I don't believe in staying exclusive. Like somebody might say, why put your brand next to somebody else's brand? But I like it. Why can't their brand and my brand coexist?
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. Most people will buy 3 or 5 different shirts. So why, if you buy one in mine, you can buy one in somebody else?
Sometimes they come in the store,
Yeah.
not to buy your shirt. They probably come to get EU shirt, but they look about it.
Yeah.
No.
This looks good too. So this is one of the concepts, because one of the, and it seems like you're on the right track in that. Anytime you have a business in today's world, you can have one stream of revenue. You can't. That's why we have the clothing line that we're pushing hard right now.
I like this idea though.
Which
They say
one?
you put all the t-shirts together.
Yeah,
make it
you could take a picture of that
Okay,
before you
yeah, I
leave.
like that.
You could post that. Yeah.
Who did that? Who
we
did
like,
that?
We
No,
like
you
that.
did that?
No, not me. Not
Hey,
me.
right?
Not me.
I
yes.
just say, don't make nobody get out. Yeah, give me the way I do it. Don't make it a problem. That's sick.
Yeah, so
Nobody do that, so
you could take a picture of that before you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we gonna be doing a couple other things, and we definitely gonna keep you in the loop once we start putting it out there. But I want to say thanks for coming through. You have anybody you want to shout out before you go out?
Yeah, man. I just shout to the people that support me on the live. I just shout to Trini Spice. You know what I mean? Princess K, big up yourself. And you mean Ronnie J. Jerry, big up yourself and a baby. Big up. Hey, not nice. Boogie B. Yeah, a lot of name. I want to call everybody, but big up everybody on the live, eh? And big up my mother, you know what I mean? Mommy, I love you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make you proud, trust me. Remember I tell you that. So I'm going to make you proud.
So there you have it, guys. Another episode of the Round Table has wrapped. We had the mayor in here tonight. Definitely was a pleasure to have you here, bro.
Oh, they didn't even give me a chance to give them a little thing.
Why, you want to sing?
I give them something like.
That's fine.
Zoom in on your camera over here.
But zooming in?
You could.
You have a beat like not Jabba Limited, because I want to give like a freestyle or something new, like a beat like.
Yeah,
like
we could give you anything that you want.
Yeah, give me a nice
The good thing about here, we ain't pressed for time. So whatever you want, tell us, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Find something.
Yeah, find something for the mayor.
Beat something.
No, that's
the same
that's
thing.
the same thing he did on.
Something, you know, not too fast.
So don't forget, guys.
Not too fast, yeah.
Don't forget, guys. You can listen live on
Something
Good Music, Good Times. Just in case you don't want to watch, or you may not be able to watch, just hit Good Music, Good Times, and you can listen live while you chat on WhatsApp, or you send out messages, or you catch up on your emails, or whatever the case is. GoodMusicGoodTimes.com. Go to YouTube, we're live there also, and hit the subscribe button so whenever we go live, you get that notification. Good Music, Good Times. Also on Facebook, hit that follow, hit that like button. And Instagram, we're there at GMGT_LLC. The handle will change in the near future, so we're working on getting that changed. And pretty soon we'll be live across all 3 platforms, which is YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So look out for that too. With that said, we have you lined up.
The mic on? I don't hear the beat though. Ready? We say carnival, you know we don't give her. But when she want work, you know we deliver. Keisha and Jennifer, them girl me ready for. Although them a sister, I want both of them. I'm not regular, them people not regular. You need that people don't normal. See how they just turn up people party. You know they don't normal. I say we don't regular. They know we don't normal. See how we just mash up people party. We don't have no behavior. Anyway, I go on soca music playing. They don't say, what do he the way I behaving? I don't care, it's when I take out my rocks at waving. Use bandana around my head, the whole oil in my face. One thing with 473, them people know how to mash up place, and people know regular. You need that people don't know man, see how they don't I tell all the 2020, and I'll just give them 2, eh? I ain't give them one, but I'll give them just the light 2, and I'll give, you know, regular. You on the red one? Head on, eh? Head on. Look how long you owe me, but you don't answer your phone, act like you don't know me. Gamble out your money, yeah, you're playing with me. Drinking on the block, sitting with your homies. But me have my bills to pay, me have my kids to feed. So when it's time to pay me my money, just take the lead. I don't care if you're working or not, just pay me please. I don't care if you're working or not, just pay me please. Just pay me and text with me. I want my money, pay me and text with me. Look how long you owe me, pay me and vex with me. You don't have no friend in business, pay me and vex with me. You know what I mean? If I was in the beat a little louder, and I turn it on more, you know? But we go back. We go back. Yes, sir. We have a genuine heart, so we have a genuine heart, so we give it really to them whenever they ask we. Try show them the road, even give them the map, and still them try pass way. Talking about life no easy and a hard day. You too lazy, shut the fuck up, you too bad day. You can fool some people, you can fool all of them. Got the old talk now, I just want my money. Pay me and text it me. I want my money, pay me and text it me. Look how long you owe me, pay me and text it me. You don't have no friend in business, pay me and text it me. And just so they talk, pay What you do once on your phone, act like you don't know me. Gamble out your money, yeah, you playing with me. Chilling on the block, fetting with your homies. But me have my bills to pay, me have my kids to feed. So when it's time to pay my money, just pay me need. I don't care if you're working or not. Pay me please, I don't care if you're working or not. Just pay me please, just pay me and fix it me. I want my money. Say, see 2020, a lot of time I have to pay up. I'm telling you. That time I have to pay up. No late payment.
Sir.
Thanks, man. I had a good time, you know. Good music, good time.
Definitely, bro. We appreciate the love.
Same
Come
here.
again anytime soon. We out of here, guys. Peace.
Yeah, Dex with me.